Hey there, folks. It's Wednesday morning. Things are good. Um, Today, I thought I'd share my testimony on how I became a Christian. Um, I was 21 years old and just broke off engagement to my ex fiance. And, I was at a real fork in the road. And I was invited to this church. And it just seemed like everything that I really dreamed about happening or wanted to happen in life didn't really pan out too much. Either my dreams were unrealistic or I was just not working hard enough for my dreams or something. I don't know, but um, they didn't work out. Anyways, like I said, I was invited to this church function. It was really a women's group that met Saturday um, for donuts and conversation. I don't really know why this banker lady invited me too much to it, but you know, she did, and she invited me a few times. It took me a few times of being invited to actually go. I was watching TV and that Saturday morning, and I thought, what am I doing? And am I really going to just sit here and watch TV all day? And I remembered the invite that I got, and I thought, what do I have to lose? So I drove down to church and got out of the car and walked to the back of the church, and there was everybody. And instantly, I knew there was something about these people that they had something that I didn't, because everyone seemed happier than I've really ever seen a group of people before. I knew they definitely had something that I didn't, and something that I was unfamiliar with. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but there was definitely something. They're all smiles, and um, so I went up and talked to a few people, and everyone seemed nice. I wasn't quite used to. I was used to the church setting. Growing up, I was a Unitarian. Um, I'm sure I'll talk about Unitarians more in this vlog later on, but that's why I was raised. So Christianity was much different, and I didn't realize until recent years just how different Christianity was from Unitarianism. Um, so I knew that, from being around Christians also before, not that I had a problem with Christians, but that they really love to share their faith and get you converted. So I had a little hesitation to me, but sure enough, the pastor was there, and I talked to him, and he wanted to know a little bit about my background, and um, you know, I shared some of my troubles, and sure enough, it got around to it about him telling me about Jesus, and I listened. Um, and as he told me about Jesus and asked me if I would like to surrender my life to him, I thought for a second, everyone here seemed so happy. And everyone here had something that I didn't. What if everyone here was right about something that I was wrong about all this time? How often are we wrong about something? You know, we think we're right, but we wind up being wrong. I thought, if God is real, if this Jesus is real, then I'll put my faith in him. And if he proves himself to me to being real, then I'll definitely believe. And if he is real, he will prove himself to me. If he's not real, then what did I really do? I didn't do anything. I didn't give my life to anybody. And, you know, tomorrow will just be another day. Nothing will have changed. My life didn't change all of a sudden as I gave that salvation prayer. But my life did change over time. It wasn't all of a sudden. It wasn't fast. It was definitely study over time, and Jesus definitely did prove himself to me. There's a lot of challenges that I faced as a Christian. Definitely in my family because aside from my grandma, I am the only Christian in the family, I think. Well, my cousin, but in the immediate family, uh, my dad, my mom, and my brother, they aren't Christians. So I can tell you though, just how much more meaning and purpose my life has taken on since I became a Christian, and how much more hope I have for today and for tomorrow, and how much more joy I have in general. Not every moment of every day, but overall, I have a joy that isn't based off of my circumstances at the moment, but an inner peace and joy that that you know I would love to pray that upon everybody. I would really love to I would love to see all my family and my closest friends and my anyone who's watching this blog, and you know I wish the best for everybody. I love everybody. Um, and Pastor Vance, if you watch this, thank you so much for talking with me that day. Thank you for being obedient to God's calling. Um, I love you, brother. I'm still friends with the pastor, Pastor Vance, who led me to Christ. You know, he's a very special guy to me. Um, I hope, you know, if anything, that you think about my testimony. Um, and know that you're in my prayers if you heard this. That if you're not a Christian, that you find your way to what you're really looking for in life. Um, so, anyways, I will talk to you later. Remember, who loves you? I love you. God bless.